Okay, there we go. Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. Well, I'm back for tonight, at least. We'll see what happens. Um, be here for probably a good hour or two. Um, gonna do like maybe one or two puzzles, depending on um, whether or not how difficult they are tonight. We'll do some quick chatting, and then I'll probably play about an hour of um, 20 in Two Point Hospital. Um, but it is currently 7:45 p.m. Well, 7:46 if you really want to be precise. Um, and Yeah, probably only gonna do this all until probably around 9, maybe 9:30. We'll see. Um, Already a little tired from today, but um, tomorrow and 4th of July, I'll be don't have any work, so I'll probably be doing some streaming um, long term on that one. So look forward to tomorrow and and Friday. So, all right, but let's go ahead and get back into some Conceptus puzzles. You know, oh hey, there, it's an easy one tonight. Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and get this started here. Now let's see. Pick picks. There we go. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I'm already seeing the 16, 3, and 2 there. Hmm. We have a 25 by 25. Hmm. Oh, right. This one likes to do the auto check marks and all that. Haven't heard anything back from them about whether or not they were gonna change that, but the fact that they haven't yet probably leads me to believe that they probably never will. Um, but it is what it is. Uh, Trying to see if there's some pretty good ones here, but hmm. Okay, well, we can do like a 16 there, and then, if we had a 2 red space and then 3 and then the 16 there, then that means that those right there are the common, or the, same, you know, same amount, so that's something. Um, hmm. Okay, well that means that this one is that done and that one done, and then we need to have 3 there for that. So that clears out that one. Hmm. Is our 2 there and then the 3 there? No, that doesn't really make any sense because we have the 5 there, so 3 has to be there and then 2 has to be there. There we go. Okay, now what else can we do here? We have a 6 and a 15. Now, there's no red there. Matter of fact, there's no red on any of these, so can't have those or those. Same with that. So our one, black block right there is a 3, and I mean that clears that one. Okay, that must mean that we have our 3 there, and those are all done. And then we have our 3 there, which means we have a 2 done. And then we have a 10, which we don't know if it's, the one there or one over here, not sure. We have a 6. Again, the 1 could be there or could be there. No, this is the 4. That one. Oh, wait, don't know yet on that. Our 3 is done, so here's another 3. And 3 is done there. Okay, well, we have 3 here. That has to be this one. And then we have 4 there. So, and then 6, and 4 out there. 4, that will do those. Okay, so there's that's all taken care of there. And then we have a 3 there. And then we have a 5 there. 7. 5's done. 4 there. Which means the 3 has to go down like that, which means the 6 is done there. There's another 3 somewhere, but we need 1 there, and that's the 10 taken care of. So, okay. Our 3 is done here. And then we have another 5. So that means there can't be anything here for the 4s. And then we have 2, okay. And then 6, okay. So that means these 4s are done. Well, I need 2 here. We have an 8, so 2 and 1. And, well, there can't be anything here for the 8, so we have our 1 there for the 8. And then, of course, we got our 6, and that's done. We have our 4 here. So that will mean that we have our 1 and 2 done there. We have 2 here, and then we need 5 there, which means our 4 is done. Then we need 3 here, which gives us our 5, 4, 3, and 1. And we're all done. At least with the reds there, so not too shabby. Okay, so I have the 2 here, and then I see, 15, which there's that. 2, 1, 2. There's that. Got ourselves another 2 there. And then that and that is taken care of. And we're good there. Let's see, we got some 15s here. There we go. And then we got 2, 2, 2, 2. Let's see. Okay. We're all good. And that's it for that particular color, so that's good. We stopped our 16 going down, so there's our remaining amount there for that. So okay, for 7, it could be 4 here plus the 3, which clears out those. Hmm. Okay, I can at least do 5 there, which we can do 3, 3, and 1, 1, and 1 there. Hmm. Which means we need 3 there, 3 there. Need 2 here for that. It's done there. Okay, Okay, well, we got 4 there. And that's it, apparently. There's nothing more on that particular column. We need 3 there. There can't be anything there. So the last remaining 3 has to go up like that. Which means those. And that one is done. We need to have that one. Can't be anything more there. Can't be anything more here. Can't be anything more there. Okay, interesting. Um, okay, we need 4 and 1 there. 3 and 3 is taken care of. 3 is taken care of there. And 4 there. 4 and 4. Can't have anything there. And then we got our single ones there. So all of our blue here is done. So that's good. We can handle a little bit more on the black values there. Seeing that we've kind of been able to, you know, handle some additional factors in this particular case. Okay, we need to do a 5 there. Okay, I don't think there's anything here. It's just that one, and that one kind of done here because I can't have, you know, 1 here, space, you know, a tan, and then some additional, you know, black boxes, you know, beyond that with how this is and how that is. So, you know, these tans start kicking in around here, so that's why it's like, which we have 4 there, so there's that. We have to have 3, you know, 1 black box and then 1 tan there. So that one's done. 4s are done. Okay, 4 has to go up there, which we can't have a double here, so this median of 3 will have to go down. Takes care of that one, which means this 3 has to go up like that to handle these last 2. So 3, 3, 4, 3, and then the 1. So, and then of course we got, you know, 1 black dot right in the center there, and there's nothing there, so there's nothing else on that particular column. Okay, there's our 1 eyeball. There's no additional black boxes here, so there can't be that 1 black box there, so it has to be there, which means the 4 goes out like so. Okay. Um, hmm. 'There's our 6. Hmm. 3% out, 3% out, 4 goes out further, 3 pushes that one out a little bit, and then we got our 5 done. Okay, and if that's the case, 3 pushes 1 in there, there's our 4. Hmm. Okay, there can't be any black values there because these are green. So that means that that one's done and that one's done. And then when we have a 3 there, which means 4 goes across like that. And then we have 6 there. Okay. Okay. I'm half inclined on doing 5, but I don't know if these single ones, could be over here more, with the others. So, you know, everything's kind of screaming at me that, I should just do that and be done with it, but, not 100% sure, so we'll just kind of leave it at that for right now. Hmm. Okay, well, that one's done, and this too is done. Problem is that I don't know where this last one is going to be going. Okay, we still need a 2 there. So that means nothing can be there, which means I have to have 1 there. Okay, for that one. So, and then I need to have these 3 to finish off these. There we go. And our 7 is done. 1 is done there. Okay. No reds there. No reds there, which means I'd have a 2 there, and then a 3 there. And then our 2's done. We have our 1, and then we have a 2. And of course we got a 5. Which, I was kind of already leaning towards anyway, but okay. Hmm. Okay, we need to have this red 5 there, because otherwise, if we had it there, then we wouldn't have the green 2 afterwards if I try to put 5 over here, so that doesn't work. Which means that one's done. I need one up for this one. Two cannot be up because of these 1 and 1, so it has to go down. Then I need 2 here, so 2 goes over. And then we have our 3. Okay. And we have 2 that's needed over here. There's nothing else that we can do with the rest, so. Now, obviously, I look over here and I see, hey, we have a 3 here. So there's our 3, there's our 2, and we're all done. 3, 4, 3 is done. 3 is done. Yeah, everything else looks relatively good. Yeah. And our 2's done there. Okay. Our 3 is done. Okay, well I know that in order to do this 1, 2, 2, we have to do 1 there, space, 2, and then 2. And that works with the spacing there, so. So 6, we'll have to have 4 up there. I'm not sure about the rest, so I'll have to kind of leave these alone for right now. 5 will have 3 right in the middle there. Could go that way, could go that way, not sure. And then 3 doesn't, not quite sure where we're going to be putting 3 there, so. Well, that one's right in the middle. And there can't be anything on either side of this, otherwise it ruins that. Then that means that this here has to be the 3. And then we got 2 here. And then we need our 3, so. And our 6 is done. And then of course we need 1 more there. Okay, our 3 here has to go up like so. And then, well, we have 2. Can't go out further that way, so it has to be back. And there's that. And then we have our 1 and 1, and then our 3. So there's that. And then of course, no reds there. And so we have a 4 there. Okay, well, we need a red there to do the 1 and 1. So, and then we got 1 and then 3 there. Okay, 2's done. 1 and 1's done. We need 2 there for this one. Closes the rest of that down, and then our 2's done there. And that means we need 4 there, which closes down this 2, and then 3 right there. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna finish off this puzzle and then probably switch on over to just chatting, get some videos up, or try to get some videos published. So. Hmm. Space 1, space 2, 1. I'm so close to getting that entire and the rest of that done, but it fills up 9, not 10, so. Hmm. Okay, nothing more can be said there. Hmm. Not sure. Not sure what's going on here. A lot of space. Well, we can clear out those at least, so. And of course, we got our single block box there. So that's done. Not sure where the last remaining one is over here. 50-50, but we'll wait for now. Hmm. Okay. There's 4 spaces here, but I need 3 to work, so we can at least put in 2 blocks there. Hmm. Okay, well, we can't put, we need 2 here, and I can't do like, space and then another block. That doesn't work because on this one with the 3 there, can't extend all the way up there, so So this one is done. The other one, you know, it's not there because again, same problem with the 3 there. So it's either there or there, and I'm not sure which one. Okay, this one is the middle single there. Remaining 2's there. And I can't put one there, that would make it 3, so there has to be a break in between these two, and there's our 2 and 2 there. And then we need our 3 there. And then we need to have a 3 there. So those are all done. And then we have those done, that's done, that's done. And okay, we need 3 there. And it's 2 down, which closes off that one. And nothing else can be there. Five has to go all the way out there, which has our first one there, which means this one, the 3 has to go up like so. And then one more there. And our blues are done. Okay. Black one there. Black one there. We have 3 there. We have 1 there. Let's go down here. Take care of that one, and everything else is done. That one there goes on down that one. And then we have 3. There's that. Hmm. Hmm. The remaining black boxes are a little bit harder to fill in right at this moment in time. So let's switch on over to green and see if I can take care of a little bit there. Okay, well, I can't put a green there. Hmm. This one still only does, 9 across, so. Oh, we got 3 there, space, 3, and then the 2, so. There we go. And that means nothing there and nothing there. Okay. One's done there. Hmm. If I put one black box there, then that will mean that I could have potential for 1 green block there and then 4 more after that, so. Which you have 1 black box and then the green, and space after that, and there's our 4. Nothing else. Okay. One's there, one's there, and then of course, green. Okay. Add 1 there, 5 there. I need 2 there. 1's already done. I'm not sure where I'm going to be putting the other 2 there. So, at least not yet. Hmm. Okay, the 3 cannot go there and there because that would make 4. So 3 has to go there. And we're all done with that. Okay, I can't put a block there. That would make this a 3, which doesn't work. So we have 1 and then 2. Okay, and then we have our 2 there. Hmm. Okay, can't have anything there because we need 3 there, and we're all good on that front. Then we have our 2, and then we're done. We have 1 here and then 2 there. Three there, 2 there, nothing else there, so okay. One there. Got 3's done there, 1's done there. Okay, 2 and 1's there. And then we need 5 there, which gives us a 2. And then 2 there for this one. And we're done with that one. 2 goes up, and then up to the side for both of these. And we have 2 there, and then we got 2 up and over. Takes care of those. Okay. And then we have 1 there, which closes down the entire column. And then we have 1 there, 1 there. Okay. That one's done. And then we have 1 there and 1 there. Needed 3 there. And then 1 there. Okay. And that is going to be it for our Conceptis puzzles for the most part. Or for tonight, anyway. Just wanted to take care of the pick and picks for tonight. Um, seeing I do have an idea of planning a stream for tomorrow, then we'll tackle some of the other puzzles when I have a little bit more time. But that's going to be it for this particular video. So I'm going to go ahead and shut off the recording. There we go. And then um, I'm going to kind of prep for 2-point hospital, and then do a little bit of video upload. And I'm probably not going to be doing too much time with the 2-point hospital, so it's already fairly late as it is. So okay, you know what? Let's get those shorts out. Okay. Had these shorts made using Opus clips. So let's see, hashtags or tags for Terraria. There we go. Recording date. Ooh, when did I? sure. Uh, this one doesn't necessarily show the didn't really show the date or the Terraria that I pulled from, so yeah, okay. It's this one there, which it was done back in December. There we go. Okay. That's all done. Add related video. Okay. There we go. And then let's go ahead and schedule these shorts. There we go. First short is set. Okay. Let me get these shorts out there, and then I will switch on over to 2 Point Hospital. Okay. Okay. And the tags. Client date was back in December. Game title is Terraria. And we're good with the first pay and this next one. So add related video. There we go. Oh, wait. I'll schedule it. There we go. Let's see. Next one. Working on the third short. That. Everything else looks good. Related video, there it is. No copyrighted. Schedule it for the 5th at 10 a.m. Los Angeles. There we go. Time zone done. And all done there. Okay, next one. Clear up that. Kind of removing my schedule from my description right at this moment in time because I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream that often. So okay. Date set. Tray set. Oh, wait. Related video. There we go. Okay. Scheduled on the 6th. There we go. And scheduled. I'll do a last short. Okay. Is that? There we go. Anything else looks fine. Set that. And then schedule it for the 7th. And done. Okay, all the shorts are scheduled. So, and that's going to be it for that. I'm going to go ahead and close on down, you know, the, that part of it. Um, I don't even know. Has anybody seen me stream or anything like that? I haven't seen anybody pop on in and chat with me yet, so so I don't really even know if I'm being if it's even working. One second. Let me try to bring bring myself up with my phone here. Yep, looks like it's working. Okay. I see that I was live, so okay. Then I'm going to switch on over to 2 Point Hospital, start up a new recording, and probably going to be ending it fairly quickly. So, so probably like 45 minutes or something like that. It's not going to be a very long playthrough, but I'm going to change my scene collection, start up a new recording. So, be right back. Let's go ahead and start this up here. Let's also get the audio for everything there. Okay. Hey, and we're back for some more 2-Point Hospital now, obviously. As people can probably see. Now, let's see. Yeah, there's my cursor. You can see it's been a while. Um, and yes, I am indeed streaming right at this moment in time. There, my brother. You know, I'm only doing a short one, so, and don't worry, my mic is not probably going to be picking up your, if you want to say anything, go right ahead. But um, and don't worry, I'm using my avatar, so people can't see you either. So, um, but yeah, probably going to be doing those for probably 30 minutes, 45 minutes, somewhere around there, and I'm probably gonna be, I'm tired, so I'm probably gonna close on down after that. But right now is July 2nd, so it's been a while since I've had a chance to stream 2-Point Hospital. Um, so, um, if you've been kind of trying to watch my 2-Point Hospital gameplay, then um, it's, you know, um, obviously the playlist won't necessarily change. The amount of time will definitely change, and um, the um, let's see. Um, but yeah, things have kind of changed in my circumstances. You could probably find that through. I have videos like uploaded talking about changing circumstances and stuff like that. So, if you're curious about it, but no, that's enough of that. Let's continue on with our last, where we last left off. Okay, and yeah, we're still here at the Duckworth Pond Bilge. Um, okay. No. I'm not quite sure where I stand yet. I don't necessarily need to bring in an emergency if I don't know what's going on right at the moment, so. All right, this is how you get money. I forget about that. Okay. So, let's see. Staff, janitors. Oh, okay. Well, I got most of my janitors already maxed out, it seems. So, it looks like I need to hire myself a new janitor here. There we go, and then we are going to train you in just general maintenance. And there we go. Not now. Yep, couldn't cure 10 patients yet. Trying to remember the controls here. Okay. Oh, right. Do I even have a doctor with psychology? I do not. Let's see. Doctors, yeah. Still haven't gotten a doctor with psychology yet.
And are in fact delicious morsels of tempting cheddary delectation. I will choke down my pride and admit I was wrong.
Okay.
To savor some music and never
I need to get a trash can here. Yes, people are throwing up all over the place over there, so. Send patient home. Reward us if they don't. Issue limited supply of vaccines. It's up to us to vaccinate people as explained. It spreads. If we run out of vaccines, too many infected people escape. Step in and handle the epidemic. Particular walk, rodents. Infection disease spreads through a powerful and ancient sneeze. Okay.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Oh. There's one. There's another. And
Doctor to psychiatry, please.
oh, god damn it. I didn't mean to do that.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Hi, I'm Ricky Hawthorne, and And for the next few hours, I'll be playing you all the greatest hits of the decade. Which decade?
One
Stay
person
tuned to find out.
is infected.
Executive now approaching the hospital.
Not quite sure. Maybe it's him? No. Where's the last
Has
remaining?
required a general diagnosis.
Don't see. Where the last one remaining is. I have one infected individual that looks like a mummy, but I can't seem to find him.
Nurse to
Oh,
cardiology.
there we are. There we are. Gotcha. Yay.
Epidemic over. Disease controller impressed.
I mean, I can try for earning a lot of money, but yeah. We do not have a head office there, so. Inpatient home. Let's see. Yeah, currently researching that right at this moment in time. Yes, I'm quite aware that I don't have a doctor with that, so. Aha! And there's a doctor. We can actually start, you know, analyzing patients there now, so that's awesome. Now that I think about it, oh, my avatar is not exactly in the best of spots. Let me move.
Always proceed
Oh.
with caution.
Hmm. Hmm.
We're sorry for the
I
litter
guess
that you dropped
that
on the
will.
floor.
I guess that will have to do.
If you go fishing off the coast of Hogsport, don't make the mistake I did and use briny brittle as bait. The sea turned black. Thousands of fish
Okay.
floated dead to the surface, and a loud voice proclaimed the end of times. If only I'd had a camera.
Oh right. In order for me to earn money, I have to finish off certain requests. Oops. Should return it. Provide us with extra funding. Yeah. Great. Problem is, yeah. Okay. Yeah, not surprised. Okay. Train a doctor. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, how about
Doctor needed in GP's office.
we train our junior doctor here with some more general practice. There we go. Okay. Oh, what's this? Kind of waiting to see if I get, you know, like right now I have the public targets training a doctor. I'm just waiting to see if they're gonna do something about like, hey, build this room or something like that. So, although, I still need to kind of tackle all this anyway. So, yeah.
Patients are reminded to stay away from the light.
Can't do anything there. Okay. Yes. Okay. Promote you. And we were able to take care of that one. So, awesome. Okay, and we got ourselves a fair amount of money, so
In the news today, local police are
we've
warning citizens
needed
about an influx of counterfeit socks all around the country.
injection
So
room.
if a sock salesman comes knocking at your door, check his credentials carefully.
End of year approaching.
3x3. Oh, okay. Just open all. Okay. And
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
okay. That. Fire extinguisher.
Maintenance announcement. Bins will become full.
Then. I think that was about it. Yeah. And there we go. Okay. Staff. I need a nurse to handle the injection room.
Maintenance needed in staff.
So, hire nurses. Ooh. Don't really have any good terrible. That's terrible. Don't have a DNA lab, so removing that. Oh. Okay, so apparently I need a level 4 shot clinic. Okay, it's a 4x4 room. Ooh.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking
Let's
manually.
see.
If you're feeling weighed down and clogged up with bad things, why not rinse yourself out by drinking Swill? Our mixture of compressed plant matter will go straight through you.
I'm just seeing a lot of 3x3s here, so I'm gonna see about opening up a brand new wing, and we'll see about trying to put some the shot clinic over there. Oh, 5 room. I mean, I can try just with the shot clinic itself.
Doctor wanted in research.
Okay. Now, hmm. There we go. Okay, it's level 2.
Doctor needed in psychiatry.
Okay, that didn't really boost up the prestige. Hmm.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Turning speed I don't really need. I need something that handles more. I mean, room prestige is one thing. Hmm. You know, I wanted to have something that can handle more, um, wanted something to kind of handle more of the,
General diagnosis.
you know, increased like diagnosis or something like that. But apparently that's not something that we can easily do. Oh no, I'm already out of money. That's not great.
Patients should seem less sick and more cured during the
This is Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. You may find this hard to believe, but I was very angry as a child. Chalk it up to parental neglect, all my brother Simon's constant bullying. The fact is that I was a rage-filled young man, as likely to bite your cheek off as to shake your hand. So what changed? Why, I found my calling, reaching out to millions, sometimes dozens of people over this wonderful medium we call radio. So I want to thank every single one of you out there, and pray I never lose my job, because I know where you all live. Now, some more music guaranteed to
Train a nurse.
to sleep.
I can do send patient home, send patient home, send patient home. Let's see. Staff, nurses. Let's see. Actually, we'll do this one. Train, web management. Oh, can't do that one. Oh, okay. I'm in trouble then. I ran out of money too quickly. Now I'm in debt. Yep, looks like I'm gonna need to take out a loan. Yes. Okay. Staff. You train. Management. You start training. Okay. And let's try to get that shock room here. Actually, pause. Losing too much money too quickly. Okay. Just gonna put these posters all over. There we go. And built. Okay, now items. We need a fire fountain. Just put it there for right now. And then we need some benches. That. And then a big bin. Put it right there in the corner. And there we go. Okay, now pause. Okay. Send patient home. Send patient home. Don't have those yet. Let's see. Staff. Doctors. Okay. We don't want her to handle any, or just want them to kind of handle psychiatry there. So, okay. Promote a staff member. Okay. I mean, that will eventually happen anyway, so.
Doctor required at GP's office.
Right now. There we go. Ooh. Let's see. Hire. Need a doctor.
Jumbo McNally, CEO of Jumbo Corp, put out a profit warning this morning.
Promote another staff member. Okay.
All opposition, he said. Our shareholders may not make that extra billion I promised them.
Let's
He
see.
assures everyone he has a plan in place. So that's a relief.
And then train. Wait. Let's see. Info. Treatment skills. Gotcha. Okay, so
Maintenance announcement. Bins will become full.
okay, and then you will be in charge of shot clinic for now. Matter of fact, we're gonna have you kind of do all those for right now. Yeah. Send patient home. Water 10 plants. Don't really have a lot of plants to water. Oh no, actually got a fair amount in the main. So no, no. Still working the research there.
May we request that all outpatients kindly get out.
See, Surgery.
We are
4 by
experiencing
3.
some minor difficulties right now. I hope you can hear me, because I can't hear myself. I can't hear anything, as a matter of fact. Oh, wait. My headphones were unplugged. There we are. Lovely.
Okay.
Doctor required in research.
Let's just get that going. Go.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
Yeah, we don't have any doctors for surgery right at this moment in time, so. Ooh. I
Patients
mean,
in
we can
surgery
try.
now arriving.
And then.
Nurse wanted on the ward.
Okay, staff. Um,
Looking for a fun day out for all the family? I guess. Come to Grockle
there's
Bay.
that. And then nurse.
Stunt monkeys.
We need you to focus on just the surgery.
Venusian tigers. What? Grockle Bay
Let's see.
almost no visitor fatalities for 2.5 weeks. 24 hours a day. This is 2 Point Radio.
Yeah.
Doctor
Anything
needed in
there?
psychiatry.
There we go. Train another nurse, huh? Okay. Research is complete. Awesome. Yeah, it's this one. That's the new disease. So we gotta take care of that real quick. Not right at the moment. We do need to train a nurse though. So, nurse, you need some more diagnostics. Start your training. Hmm.
Treatment has failed. I'm sorry to say, a patient is dead.
Unfortunately, that ghost is freaking a lot of people out, which is kind of messing up the,
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
messing all that up. Ah, there we go. Awesome.
Epidemic over. Disease controller impressed.
Strap on your face masks, because we're getting reports of a new epidemic. I wouldn't worry too much, though. Those fabulous men and women running the county's hospitals are sure to find a cure soon enough. And if they don't, there's still music like this to listen to.
Hmm. Yeah, it is definitely worth building another one.
Nurse required a different
Okay, well,
diagnosis.
my time is up for the night there, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and close on down. So, save quit. Um, didn't get too far, but I mean, we're still kind of pushing through. So, um, you know, little by little, we'll push through to the end on that one. But that's gonna be it for tonight. Um, again, with um, with no work tomorrow, um, I'm thinking about doing some streaming, which means I will be doing, let's see, some No Man's Sky on Thursday, and we'll see about trying to do some Warframe on Friday. So, um, for the 4th of July. So, but that's going to be it for tonight. So, I want to thank you all for joining me. Check out my links down below. Um, for all the other playlists, my Patreon. Um, a little bit helps. If got my link to, um, my stream team, Team Robot. That's down below as well. Um, and share, like and subscribe. That would be fantastic. That would help out. Um, and we'll go from there. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll catch you all next time. But until then, take care, have a good night, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll catch you strangers next time.